He smirked when I walked into the room. Polished shoes, tailored suit, jaw clenched like he'd already won. My son. Flesh of my flesh. He leaned back in the leather chair like it was a throne, chin up, arms crossed, the posture of someone who thought I was finished. I took the seat beside him, quiet, empty-handed, just like they expected. The lawyer cleared his throat, and my son's grin got wider. I met Laura when I had nothing. She had enough for both of us. Brains, beauty, bloodlines. Her father didn't approve. Her mother barely looked me in the eye. But Laura, she chose me anyway, said I was real, said I made her feel seen. She wore red to the courthouse when we got married. No witnesses, no prenup, just two hands clutched like lifelines. For a while it worked, until I stopped being the man she could fix. Money changes people, but power exposes them. After her first startup sold, things shifted. She started holding dinners with people who spoke in IPOs and hedge funds. I was a footnote in her conversations, a placeholder in her photos. Our son, Aaron, followed suit. Ivy League, fast cars, cold eyes. Called me dad less and less. Then came the divorce. Laura didn't cry, didn't shout. She negotiated, like I was a failed investment. I signed the papers, took the settlement, barely crumbs from her empire. She kept the house, the properties, the boy. Aaron stopped answering my calls, said I'd taken enough. I let them go. But I paid attention. Over the years, I heard rumors. Aaron had power of attorney. He was managing her assets, flipping stock under her name, calling it strategy. But I knew him better than that. He never played the long game. He only played for himself. When the call came, Laura's gone, sudden heart failure, I didn't feel what I thought I would. No rage, no sorrow, just a calm breath, and a plan clicking into place. At the will reading, the room was full. Lawyers, relatives, investors, and Aaron soaking in the silence like champagne. He'd been bragging online for weeks, how the fortune would stay in capable hands, how I was no longer in the picture. He thought she'd left him everything, and for the most part, he was right. Until the final page. The lawyer adjusted his glasses. His tone shifted, measured, intentional. One final clause, to be read aloud. My son's smile froze. I, Laura Kensington, being of sound mind, leave a special provision to my former husband. In the event of my death, if my estate is valued above $30 million and my son is found to have breached ethical or fiduciary duty during the last 2 years of my life, the room stiffened. Then 50% of my estate will be placed in an irrevocable trust, overseen by independent counsel for my ex-husband, effective immediately. Aaron's face drained of color. The lawyer continued. A forensic audit has already been conducted. Findings enclosed. I didn't even blink, because I hired the auditors 8 months before she died. I'd noticed something on Laura's social feed months earlier, a shaky caption, "Grateful to be surrounded by love." But the photo was wrong. Her eyes weren't smiling. Her posture wasn't proud. And Aaron stood too close to her, controlling, not comforting. I reached out. She didn't respond. So I called her assistant, the same one she thought I never paid attention to. Turns out, Laura had been questioning some investment decisions, suspicious withdrawals, hidden accounts. She thought it was early onset stress. It wasn't. It was theft. And it was Aaron. I gave her space, but I also gave her a choice. 6 months before her death, I visited her quietly. No lawyers, no press, just the two of us, like it used to be. I didn't ask for anything. I just told her the truth, what Aaron was doing, how deep it went, and how far he was willing to bury her to stay on top. She listened, didn't deny it, didn't defend him. She just nodded once and asked me one question. Do you still remember how to protect me? I helped her write the clause, helped her secure the trust, helped her hide the paper trail until the right moment, and she died knowing she finally beat him at his own game. Back in the room, the lawyer handed over the audit packet. Line after line of Aaron's dirty work, forgery, embezzlement, asset siphoning. Everyone looked at him. He looked at me. "You set me up?" he hissed. I stood. "No," I said, voice calm. "You buried yourself. I just handed you the shovel." Security escorted him out. The board removed him from every position by noon. By evening, I had the keys to the estate. Not because I needed the money, but because she chose me in the end. She saw who really stood by her and who stood on her. Now I sit in the house she once filled with noise, the fireplace crackling, her favorite record spinning low.